I say I rep family. Thank y'all for tuning in. This God King Speak podcast. And tonight the topic is God versus the devil. You know what I'm saying? I got my guest with me, man. I got my uncle with me, man, DJ. So it's on the popping tonight, man. This John ain't this just a pre-recording. This on the schedule at 3:45 tomorrow. So y'all catch this on for sure at 3 tomorrow. But once again, thank y'all for tuning in. Okay, man. God versus the devil, man. The whole point of this is about the higher self versus the lower self. We're gonna go deep into like astrology, uh the key belong, the K belong. Many people might want to say it, the key belong, K belong, however you want to say it, or the Kybalion, however you want to say it, the Hermetic teachings. And we're gonna talk about the a little bit of the transmutation of the mind, but first we're gonna talk about polarity, uh, different poles, the lower self, the higher self, things like that in that nature. Just as well as we're gonna go into the Bible and the scriptures, the God versus the devil, and who created evil in the first place. But until then, we're gonna rotate a little bit. We're gonna rotate a little bit more, man. I'm just out here some of these tunes. And we're gonna get a little bit into that street shit too a little bit. Damn, hold up. Hold up. Here come. Hold on.
Where you at, nigga?
We live, man. Hold up, man.
So I got a call from my guy, Christopher Clark. He's in the hospital. I think he's at the
Yeah.
St. Francis.
We're gonna get these topics together real quick, guys. That's all I need. 2 minutes gonna get everything right together. Oh, it's an issue. Oh, wait, no, you let that motherfucker burn out. Yo, so we right here at 2 in the morning right now. All right, let's get it proper. All right, y'all, we getting this all the way together. Now, this 2 in the morning, this done ain't gonna pop up to like 3:45 tomorrow. Okay.
I'd just like to say Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
Fathers, you know.
Happy Father's Day for sure. Happy Father's Day, that for sure, man.
Yes, sir. Should get it in.
Most definitely. Everybody don't celebrate Father's Day all the time, right? People don't make Father's Day a big thing. I'm gonna make a big thing though.
I think
For
every
that
day
time.
is Father's Day, you know,
Exactly.
You know, every day is
Every day. Every day is Father's Day like a motherfucker. And that's for damn sure. That's for damn sure, man. Ooh, now one thing, y'all, we need to get together before we get shut down. Is that we need a little bit of energy. But don't even trip. We're gonna get that going for sure.
yes.
And we finna start this shit together. Once again, happy Father's Day, man. For God King Speech Double I Game, man. And we're about to start these teachings off real proper. You know, y'all wait like this nigga, when this nigga gonna start talking this shit. There we go. When this nigga gonna start talking this shit? We're gonna start talking this shit right now. We're gonna start talking this shit right now. What's going on, man? Mm-hmm. Yeah. That shit we straight. Okay, then anyway. God versus the devil, y'all now. When it comes down to the devil today, we're gonna play the devil's advocate. We're gonna be the lawyer for the devil, and we're gonna say that God killed more than the devil. Now, God has 25 million. I ain't finna break down this big ass number. Man, you wanna break down this big ass number for these folks? How much this down here? Now the Bible, well, we're just gonna break it down to immediately 2 million.
2,476,633.
Man, that's a lot.
That's almost 2.5 million.
That's 2.5 million people that was killed by God. And this, you know, this man including the flood. Now, if we want to go to the devil's count, it sums up to 10 people. We only killed 3, but it sums up to 10. Then all these people were by God's, basically his command. You know what I'm saying? God's command. But this is the breakdown part right here. Now, everybody the devil killed was by God's command. The devil did nothing if God didn't allow himself or itself to do it. Okay, you see what I'm saying? Now, through the Bible, the devil really plays a small character. And when using the definition of the word devil, it was always majority of the time talking about another king or somebody else. Because this was a part of self, this was a part of man. Man's higher self is always God, and his lower self is always devil. His intellect is always Lucifer. Lucifer's the first light and the first intellect. That's what that means. But we ain't gonna get deep into that part. So anyway, that's gonna be on part 2 of this. But anyway, the devil brought down to immediately 10 people that he killed. But he's being looked at as a very evil character. Now we're gonna break down a lot of scriptures too. That's something y'all gonna have to tune in for. Now we're gonna go to this, man. Now, God always say there's been one God. There's only one God, but God always let it be known there isn't one God. See, this is always a contradiction. What we got says in Corinthians 8:5-6. Oh, there may be so-called gods in heaven on earth, as indeed there are many gods and many lords. Then in Corinthians 8:6, it says there's one true God. You can go to Isaiah 4:3-10, 4:6, 8 and 1 Timothy and 1-17. These are just a few scriptures to break down this concept of there's many gods. It's not only one character. But these are nothing more than the many parts of yourself. You understand what I'm saying? God is fighting himself because he only allowed himself to go so far. Anytime when you got this dude that runs up and down, he said, I've been in and out, up and down, creating chaos. Now, when you kick somebody out of heaven, this is nothing but the fall of Lord self when he so-called got kicked out of heaven. As you see, Satan came right back with two angels on this side. With two angels on this side. Now, how did somebody who's supposed to be kicked out get the hell back in? You understand what I'm saying? Now, breaking down God, Lucifer, and Satan is breaking down three aspects of yourself. Father, Son, Holy Ghost. In reality, the true Holy Trinity is Father, Mother, and Child. Which ain't none still but three aspects of yourself. Breaking down three aspects of yourself. We're going to The Awakening, interrogating the three aspects of self by Vanity C. Kagwin, Personal Growth. Now, they break it down as the adult, the child, and the soul. The adult would be God, mature, supposed to be mature. The child would be more like the devil. The soul would be more like Satan, so to speak. But these are three different aspects of the self, fighting against itself. Like in ancient Kemet, they had Horus. The first battle between a god and his lower self would be where they got the concept from. Would be Horus versus Seth in Kemetic science, or Horus versus Osiris versus Seth in the beginning, because Horus came in like Jesus. But Osiris versus Seth, Osiris got cut up by his brother Seth, who they got the concept of Satan right now today. Y'all know who Osiris is. Okay, this is the first primordial gods, the son of the sun. So during the battle between Osiris versus Seth was always representation of good versus evil, positive energy represent versus the negative energy, the higher chakra versus the lower chakra within side of the self, the two sides of self. Basically doing shadow work, your shadow when you walking. Now there's always three sides of self, even more than that. It's actually 8, but we're gonna battle between the 3 and the 2 right now. Now 3 to 2 is what the Bible is talking about, because as you will see, God created good. What did he say? What did he say? Let's get out of here. Let's go to these right here. Okay. Let's go a couple of these right here. Let's go to these. We're going to go to this. Who created good and evil? We're going to prove our point today. I just went to this, y'all. My bad.
Are you on time? Are you on time?
Oh, yeah. Well, we live right now. You on time right now? Okay. Why does it say 40 in the Bible, 45 and said, why does it say that God created evil? Like, we're going to go now. Is in Isaiah 45 and said, why did God create evil? So we finna go right to the scripture. We're gonna read that joint real quick out loud.
No, I meant Chime, the app.
Yeah, we on time right now.
Chime. No, you on Chime. You have a Chime account?
Do I have
I'm
a
trying to send some money to a Chime account. That's why
oh time? No, I don't have time.
Okay, well, what's your
Uh,
name? Okay, your phone.
my phone number?
Yeah.
455-16 20. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, 45-7. It says that in the King James Version reads, I formed the light and created darkness. I make peace and created evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. How does Isaiah 45:7 agree with the view that God did not create evil? There are two facts that need to be considered. The word translated evil is from a Hebrew word that means adversity, affliction, calamity, distress, misery. Notice how the other major English Bible translations render the word disaster, calamity, and woe. The Hebrew word can refer moral evil. It often does have this meaning in Hebrew scripture. However, due to the diversity of possibility definition, it is unwise to assume that I created evil. Isaiah 4:7 refers to God bringing moral evil into existence. So if he created the evil, how is you gonna give all this goddamn ass kissing, giving the devil all the clout of doing all this easy when your boy God did it? All that ass kissing, doing one more time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you giving the devil all this clout when it actually came from your God, and your God is a man, because God sleeps, He eats, and everything. Man, we could prove all this. God is a man. That's why we represent ourselves as God. Why I call myself God King, because it's been proven that this God that we want around here worship is no more than a man with man thoughts, man anger and emotions, and he's fighting against himself. He fighting against himself so much to change things. He sent himself down to be reborn into another embodiment, just to sacrifice himself, just to protect his material world. This is the true studies of Yahweh, going back into the original Christian doctrines, back into the Ezekiel's Christian doctrines. The Christian doctrines that was thrown out, those who disagreed with the changing of the scriptures, and those who came with the original understanding of the scriptures, that the God that you worship is actually the evil one. See what I'm saying? Yeah. That's the old number. Yeah, that's the old number too. The God that you worship is actually the evil. Let me go to this one right quick. So, excuse me for a second, y'all thousand partners. 6455-1610. And that's my number too, 455-1610. I'm gonna put that up for people that need to be talked to about. We go out search for a minute, people that need to be talked to about stress, or if you have, that's like a suicide, that'll be a suicide number. If you feel about stress, you just need somebody to talk to. You got thoughts in your mind. You feel as though you feeling crazy. It's just for people who do feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Though they be like, oh, nobody understand me. Nobody want to hear me. You just feel crazy. You just need somebody to talk to. You might not want to do shit to yourself, but then sometimes you had that thought. You just want somebody to rap with. Hit me up, 455-1610. But this is about the Lord self. The Lord self and the higher self. There is no true battle in heaven. The only battle in heaven was the battle inside the mind. That was it. This whole battle of heaven was no more than the mind. This is all it's talking about. 33 degrees of your spine, 33 vertebrae in your spine. Sun rotates 33 degrees, all lit there, all is the battle of the mind, the intellect. Lucifer, the first divine intellect, they try to lower the intellect. They try to lower your mind. The only person that don't want you to think for yourself is your God. Want to make decisions for you and make you believe that this Satan is the one that's doing all the damage when it created this government that's going on right now. You understand me? Why? Because it's a representation of the sun, and the sun is illusion. How do you see? When you go to the eye doctor, how do you see? They tell you that light bounce off the pupil of your eyes. That's how you can see. You cut all the lights off, this shit won't even exist. There's nothing to bounce off. You got the moonlight, you got the sunlight. All of it is about light. And the light is illusion. You got 2 times the light. The only real light is clear light. It's pure. It's clear. You can't even see right through it. The light that you see, the sunlight, is an illusion. It's giving you an illusion because it's creating everything before you. That's why this is the matrix. I got another podcast and I'm doing too. It's a whole video called Matrix. And break down a lot in there too. But y'all make sure y'all be, I don't want to carry on too much. Because I want y'all to get lost in subject. And it's going to be a part 2 of this. We're going to put that together. It's going to be real good. So make sure y'all tune in to those who do tune in to this recording. Say area family, peace. And make sure you subscribe, like, and share. For sure.